What's up, guys? It's John here, National Sports Entertainment. And like I had said earlier, tonight there was a couple games going on, but I did like the North Carolina State Clemson game, and it's for a few reasons. And we can look at our outstanding wagers, or the ones that were outstanding. We had Utah at home. 10.5. They covered that one, which again means Oregon State, who was undefeated against the spread, now has a loss against the spread. It's not showing it in here, but yeah, they were undefeated against the spread. Now they no longer are. And that's what I mean. You'll see these things even out over time. You see Oregon State's 4-1 now at 80%. They entered undefeated, and that's where we were going into the last game. That's essentially what you'll see happen over the course of the season. You'll never see a team finish perfect against the spread. That being said, like I said, so we took that one, and we also got, obviously, Alabama. Just because, again, some of the earlier games, there wasn't many blowouts where the first or second ranked team, or just a top 7 or 10 ranked team even, was winning the spread. It just seemed like there was more of them losing the spread, which again usually balances out. And this seemed like a good game for the Crimson Tide to balance out a game when they're against the Arkansas team at home. A lot of people might have taken Arkansas with the points there. So tonight we got Clemson, and I do like Clemson. I think both are good teams. They're being portrayed as good teams, and I think they're going to show NC State in a good light. But I do think we see a different Clemson tonight. They've really been pushing that. There's a few players. There is a guy, defensive lineman, that's injured for the Tigers, but they've been pushing. And someone pointed this out in the chat as well. And I've also noticed the talking heads bringing it up. They are essentially ignoring a few players returning for Clemson's defense and using prior games that they didn't have these players as the reason that Clemson's going to lose. So they're conveniently not cover the spread. So they're conveniently not bringing up that there are players coming back for Clemson in their secondary, a receiver and I think a lineman that they've basically been missing, and they're huge returns. So again, it doesn't make sense to me with these players returning at Clemson are only 6.5. Even against a very good team, especially being at home. So I like Clemson here, and I also kind of like the under. I'm not gonna lie. 45. I feel like both just makes sense to me. But we're gonna go with Clemson here. We're gonna take them with the touchdown. And again, the reason mostly being, when we go and check outside of, again, the fact that we have a returning unit for Clemson's secondary, I find it interesting that, again, they're only 1-3 against the spread. They have a good team, and again, you will see teams finish like 6-0 or something, but or they'll be 6-0, they'll start, but they'll be like 1-5 against the spread. So that could happen. I just don't see that happening here. And then obviously we can update this. So at this point, we did well. Purdue is a winner for 25. As was Utah. Now, as I just showed you, we're going to be doing, because I want you guys to be able to get this bet through in time. Clemson. It's going to be to win 25, and we're going to go ahead and place that bet. As I always say, if you don't get this quite in time, they'll keep this going for about 5-10 minutes after the game starts. And then again, I don't see the line changing much in the very beginning. So the live line early on anyway, I like Clemson. I also like like I said, the under for the live line. If by the time you get to see this video, let's just say it's a few minutes into the game, I still like Clemson with the updated live odds. At the time, I might have changed to -4.5 or -9 or some small increment depending on if there's a early score. But the game, like I said, usually starts about 10 to 15 after listed. So you guys should have time to get in on Clemson. I just wanted to get this out real quick. That way you guys will be able to take them. And as I said, I would take them in the live bet. Or if you like the under, I like the under as well. So I just wanted to get this out there. Congratulations to everyone who's been picking along. We've been having a nice streak. And like I said, even with the system, we don't even need a streak. We just want to make sure we hit the specific ones. So happy earnings. We're going to have a crazy day tomorrow. We already have 4 outstanding football bets for the NFL games. But for this Clemson game, I wanted to get this out here so you guys could go ahead and lock that in. Take care.